since Sneako went full red pill demon and was banned from YouTube.
Shut up with your feminism. Yeah, come here. Come.
Yeah, that nigga banned off YouTube? I never knew that.
And while at first he was still going semi-viral and was garnering some new fans, I think the situation where he threatened Charlie, aka
why he dancing with the knocker like that?
Critical, was very damaging to his overall reputation online.
You absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags.
Also, going viral for getting cucked is a tough place to be when you were constantly trying to preach to other men about how they should live their life.
Like missionary.
That nigga's a cuck? That nigga's a cuck? Like, question mark? Like, that nigga's a cuck? What the fuck?
Legs up. Legs up, yeah.
Oh no! That's such a oh no!
Was he staring at her? Wait, what?
We're constantly trying to preach to other men about how they should live their life.
Like missionary
legs up. Legs up, yeah.
Oh no! That's such a oh no!
Was he staring at her like in her eyes?
Yeah, like deep eye contact.
Oh.
Like, is this nigga talking about him watching a bitch get fucked? Like, is he talking about a what? Is this nigga talking about a bitch getting fucked and he was watching it like?
I'm like feeling traumatic thoughts, like seeing her with another person. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I think it's something everybody should do just to test.
No! What?
You know what?
No!
Combine
Hell no! What the fuck? Did this nigga say like everybody should try it? Yeah, this nigga's fucking delusional.
With constant posting onto Twitter, basically trying to rage bait people with whatever outlandish statements popped into his brain that day, and the gimmick tends.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. What the? What? No, bro. Like, you shitting me? Like, you shitting me?
Whatever outlandish statements popped into his brain that day, and the gimmick.
I think 10.
Fool, I ain't gonna lie. I think it's a motherfucking storm in that bitch. Like fucking 13 minutes. I mean, 17 minutes.
Shit, we'll figure it out. I'm still reacting right now, so shit, fuck it.
Yeah, I know. I'm finna roll up. I'm finna pop in BD or something in the meantime.
Alright, bet.
That's a bad dog.
I got my mic muted, friend. I won't be loud as fuck in your ear.
You got it. I got your shit. I'm watching your shit.
Alright, I can go.
It tends to get old pretty quick. You also cannot forget the time that he essentially called all of his viewers losers and straight up admitted to pandering to the red pill community for money and clout.
The red pill is dying. It's over. And I got in at the right time, at the right time. You know, I was red pill raging when the red pill was blowing up, so it was perfect. You know, screaming at a camera, "Wake up! Wake up!" And then you guys kind of get off on just seeing people like owning libs. It's like when you're 14 and you watch Ben Shapiro owns libs. It's like not even anything improving about it. It's just WWE for nerd incels.
So for the most part over the last year, Sneako has been losing relevance, but recently he has been in the news cycle once again, and he doesn't seem too happy about it, as he's constantly been getting ignored by other content creators. And this Ignore Sneako arc all really started a couple of days ago, when he tried to approach Steve Will Do It at the poker table, and Steve seemingly wanted nothing to do with him.
Here. Can I get a cigarette? Are you chain smoking or?
Yeah. Can I get one too? Oh.
Alright.
Damn, man.
Yo, if that nigga was streaming and that shit happened, bro, like, that shit mad funny. Like, gangsta. That shit is mad. That shit'd be mad fucking funny, bro. Like, you genuinely trying to talk to a nigga and don't nobody want to fuck with you because, like, your content and, like, the content you put out, like, you know you doing bad. Like, you know you doing bad.
Because I'm on Rumble or something?
Like that's bad. Like, you know your content is bad, bro.
So you can see it there clear as day. Steve just straight up ignores him. He acts like Sneako is not even in the room. And I think this broke Sneaky's little heart.
I don't know what's going on. Hey.
Like, look at him,
like
bro.
He
like,
very subtly told him to
fuck
off just with his body language.
After all this shit.
Okay, I'm bored. 8. No, I'm good. That's a lot telling me not to smoke.
You just asked for.
I know, but he ignored me, so
that
that was a sign from Allah.
And it's funny to me that he says that Steve ignoring his request for the cigarette is a sign from Allah that he shouldn't smoke, when in reality it's more of a sign that Steve isn't fucking with him. And this is the point in the video where, from my perspective, Sneako actually took a rare W, as he went into the octagon with former middleweight UFC champion Sean Strickland, as they had set up this sparring session.
He got balls. For shit show. He got balls. And he got heart.
And for the first couple of minutes, Sean just really let Sneako do his thing.
He just
kind of playing a very loose defense. I mean, you guys got to remember, this is essentially a novice versus a world champion, at least in some sort of fighting sport. So he stands in, he lets Sneako do his thing for a while, and then around 3 minutes in is when Sean actually decides to let the hands fly, and he essentially punches Sneako in the face around 50 times.
Man, hell nah. Us. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. He turned him. Look, they threw in the white flag.
Sick of all the ads like this one? Just head to adskiller.com. Click on activate.
Nigga, word 2, nigga. God damn. He was turning that nigga ass every way but loose. Us. God. Ooh, one white flag. Like, knocking out another white flag. He's trying to get out of here. Oh my god. Shit. Come here. Us. Oh my god. Shit. Oh shit. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. I know that last one hurt. Oh my. I know that one hurt. I know that bitch hurt. Look at him. Let's catch up to Twitch. That's ketchup. That's not blood. That is ketchup, Twitch. That nigga's tearing his ass everywhere.
I mean, this was essentially like seeing a shark smelling blood in the water.
Like that.
And while I'm sure he was not punching him to his full power, for Sneako to stand in and take that many shots off of his chin and not go down against this former world champion has to be the biggest W that he's taken in a very long time. And there were some people out there actually trying to clown Sneako for this. Like, if anything, I don't think Sean had to go so crazy on his ass. After this, he shared this tweet where he says love speech, and honestly, the face is not looking too bad for getting punched that many times. He also shared this where he says, I gave you guys the best content I was possibly capable of today, yet the comments is just filled with complaining and crying. You see how they are blackballing me.
That's just the internet, bro. You can never make the people happy.
If you want good content, I need your support now more than ever. We will win. I can't do it alone. Love Speech 2024. And then he also shares this picture of his bloodied face. And so now that we're done talking about his W, let's talk about some of his L's, as he got completely ignored by the 2 biggest streamers in the world, Kai Cenat and Speed.
Can you please wait with Sneako?
Okay, perfect. They're with you?
Yes.
Have fun, guys.
I'm talking about.
Thank you.
I'm talking about like
Cenat and Speed.
Nigga,
can you please wait?
Don't even know you, nigga.
By the
like
2 biggest streamers in the world, Kai Cenat and Speed.
Like, nigga, like
can
fuck
you,
you, nigga, like
Sneako?
don't even know you. Well, clean past you. Sneako think they probably about to talk to him.
Have fun, guys.
Like, he probably think they about to really sit in that bitch. You feel me? Nigga, hell no.
Thank you.
This is the face of a man who is about salty as I mean, not only did they ignore him, they went out of their way to make it known. Like, we are not with you. And this is the point where Sneako started confronting various people, kind of asking them, like, why don't they like me? And even a moderator out here had to put him in check.
What do you mean? Why do you think? Getting ignored? Like, what's going on? What do you think is happening? I don't know. They're just acting weird, bro. What do you think it is? I'm trying to figure it out. What's your analysis? Because I can't understand it. It might be because you're Chinese. I saw you suck. Why would you do that?
What?
And in that moment, this head moderator saw why no one's fucking with him. I mean, getting egoed by a Twitch mod is insane. And then they would continue on to kick him out of this influencer VIP section at this event.
Alright, we're getting Frank Castle. We're getting kicked. Good to see you, bro.
It's just the content you put out, bro. It's literally genuinely.
Did we do something? What's going on?
It's just insane. You get put out.
Everyone on that side, none of them are Rumble streamers. Nobody. I'm the Rumble streamer at a Rumble event. They're putting me on this side. How does that make any sense?
And for someone who seems so dependent on networking, and it's pretty obvious that he really cares about what other people's perception of him is, you know this hurt this man's feelings. I mean, he even had to turn to Logan Paul's yes man for some advice, saying, "Why don't they love me, Mike?"
They don't me. What is that? And you must know.
No living being should ever eat processed food for every single meal of their life.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not really sure, bro. I think everybody probably has a different reason for it. I'm not quite sure. You know, I think you take shots at people, and when you take shots at people, obviously they're gonna mark that in their mental.
A lot of people that I don't take shots at.
I don't know. I can only speak for myself. Every debate that we've had, you've said some stuff that was over the line, but everybody does that. Sometimes it's jokes. Sometimes it's just taking shots to try to get people to, yo, look at me, which you have to do, bro. You have to do that.
So basically, this guy did keep it pretty real with him and tell him, you know, all this attention-seeking behavior and trying to be so edgy and trying to be like the counterculture guy doesn't exactly make people want to gravitate towards you, especially when it seems like you're changing your opinions every other month.
But also, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people too that just don't want to be with somebody who's having conversations about the shit you're having conversations about.
And I do think that Mike is being very honest here. Like, he brings up another great point. A lot of these people are likely trying to have a good time, and they don't want to be filmed on stream and ask these controversial questions about things that they likely could not give a f about. Like, have y'all ever tried to be around someone who only seems to want to discuss, like, pressing social hot-button topics? It can just become draining very fast. I mean, I'm sure we've all had that buddy who we used to really enjoy spending time with, but then he gets on his, like, conspiracy theory soapbox. And after a while, it's like, dude, I get what you're saying. There might even be some merit to some of your talking points, but
I can say I was on this, like, wave for a little bit. I can't say I was on this wave for a little bit, but, like, me and my niggas, like, make everything as a fucking joke. I can't say that for shit.
I couldn't really give a f, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. And I guess this whole situation was really just eating him up inside, as he even turned to DJ Academics for some words of advice on why no one wants to be around him.
What do you think about those, like, ego clips? Like, people, what do you think about that? You probably have a take about that. You know what Mike Kennedy thinks it is? They think it's this. They think it's what I talk about. This is a Palestinian. I'm free Palestine. You know, if you look at their managers and you look, I don't want to get too deep into that, but they think that's the reason.
And that's one thing I really don't understand about some of these red pill guys, is that they just seem so desperate for attention or validation from other men. Like, if you're a grown man, to me, the only other male's opinion you should care about in regards to yourself is your father or your grandfather, and maybe some of your friends who've known you for, like, your entire life.
They're not that meticulous, like, I don't want to hurt my brand. Nah, bro, they cool, they normal people.
And Academics is keeping it real with him, too, because Sneako's trying to come from this approach like, oh, I'm too much of a brand risk for them to be friends with me. When you have this guy pulling his dick out on stream every other week, it's like he can't possibly get it through his head that they just don't want to be around him.
Bro, yo, this is what you can't let the internet and live streaming turn into.
One thing I've noticed, though, about a lot of streamers and shit, like, even small streamers, like, niggas, like, in my city and shit, like, bro, like, at the end of the day, it's just a brand. It's marketing. How you put yourself out to be, how you put your content out to be, like, this, and that, bro, like, that shit's going to take a whole, like, to your connections and shit. Like, that shit's going to take a big
like a little girl back and forth. Yo, you ignore Sneako the blame. Sneako not clouded. Sneako be alright.
I really don't care anymore, bro.
I mean, who cares? We talk about you care.
That ass.
I mean, this guy so obviously cares, no matter what he says. It just feels like the dude who's extra salty that he lost his spot at the popular kids table. But it's like, dude, this is not high school anymore. Like I said, I know networking is a big part of his brand and his continued success online. But it's just funny to me that him getting ignored by other men is just eating him up inside.
Yeah, there's a lot of fake people in the industry, Myron, but I gotta give respect to you, Fresh, Arab, of course. Like, you know, a lot of people have snaked me, man. There's like people that I used to be friends with for years, and like now, you know, even people that like you stand up for when they're at their lowest point, as soon as they're up and as soon as they don't need you, they turn their back on you, literally. One of the biggest...
I mean, I literally think this man is heartbroken.
And in this internet game, it's so easy to like have your friendship fall apart, especially if you read and listen to everything that people say.
Yeah, facts, of course.
But bro,
he ain't feeling about it.
I've seen so much fake in this industry, especially like when I come to Vegas and LA.
I mean, if you expected realness from Los Angeles and the people who hang out there, the clout demons, you were sadly mistaken. I guess the core message of this video is just that obviously the ego can be a very fragile thing, and if you put yourself in a position to let your ego be affected by other men, I just don't think it's always going to end very well for you. But y'all let me know what you guys think. Is there some hidden agenda against Sneako at this point? Or do you think people just got kind of tired of his antics? As always, I do want to thank you guys for watching.
Niggas just get tired of nigga shit, bro. Like, niggas is gonna get tired of nigga shit eventually.